Being authentic has been something that has slightly tripped me up for the last few months, maybe even a year. Really getting into this content creation, and everybody always talks about how you just be authentic, just be yourself. And for someone like me who has never really known herself, who has always projected out to everyone else how I should be, that people pleaser mentality, it really threw me for a curve. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I've just been following people as a lost puppy. I have had my own thoughts. Yet, along with the spiritual journey side of things, there was this tug of war of, well, am I good enough? Well, is being just myself going to be good enough? Or is being who I think I am to be more of this flowy little angelic type person? Or can I be myself? Can I enjoy my hard rock music? Can I enjoy saying the word fuck? What is authenticity? It threw me for a loop. Half of it was trying not to do anything wrong for even just the spiritual realm, for the divine beings, thinking that I had to contain myself. I had to be careful how I was, because clearly how I had been for so many years wasn't going to cut it if I wanted to go to where I want to go. And I have to say that the more that I've really sat with this, the more BS it really is. The more that, take everything with a grain of salt. You are yourself. Your experiences have created who you are. Don't be a dick. Like, if you know you're being a dick, then clearly you should maybe look into that a little bit. We're all on this growth journey and we're all continuously growing. So if it feels right to you, then continue. But understand that if you're causing problems to others, then maybe it's a sign that you should take care of something within yourself. Maybe revisit the situation. Authenticity is being yourself. It's that understanding of who you really are inside and where you want to go. It's it's not being afraid to be that weirdo. It's not worrying so much about what other people are going to think about you. It's just allowing yourself to be. If you're a little quirky, then that makes it 10 times better, because you are being you. It's the people that refrain themselves, which I'll admit, I control myself so hard just from the way that I grew up, the way that I thought that I had to be for so many years, that I've finally gotten to the point. I'm getting to the point to where I'm okay with just being myself. I'm okay with allowing myself to have the thoughts that I have and to stand up for myself. Now I'm to a point where I have been in such a comfort mode. I have dwindled down specifications that most women adhere to for societal normals, and I've caught myself, especially now that I'm more intrigued with this content work, of the realization of first impressions. The realization that I know who I am and I love myself, but I also know that if I want to be a stinky, dirty hippie, then that's going to be others' first impressions. And because of their past experiences and their inside judgments, their perspectives, it's instantly going to be projected onto however they view me. So, again, I'm not saying that I'm going to completely cater to what other people should expect. I'm not going to cater to all of societal norms. But I will say, as I'm getting older, I also understand that I don't look like I used to. And there are certain things that maybe it's me stepping into this more feminine side of myself. Maybe it's this self love. Maybe it's self worth. But I'm understanding where there's been so much where I've been holding myself back from previous stories, or just for the comfort of not giving a fuck, that now I'm stepping into this new persona of myself, this new version of myself. And while honestly, it's not for anyone else, I could give two poos besides the fact of understanding how I will be treated. I also want to do it for myself. And that's pretty much where I've been in the last few days, is really contemplating like what direction do I want to go in everything in my life. And not bowing down to what other people expect or what's going to get me something more from other people, but really coming into myself and like, what is it that I want? What is it that I truly want? Because my mind wants all kinds of different things. I easily influenced right here, all the swiping and all the different things that's for sale, the people using it, making it look so much fun. I love new experiences. And it's been a challenge to not just go out and rack up a whole bunch of new items to come to my house. So there's a balance with everything. There's always the balance of the moderation of starting where you are and moving forward. I actually did go shopping the other day. Five and Below is one of my favorite stores, and they have T-shirts. And I found a couple T-shirts, and I've really been interested in style. And I'm a '90s kid. I love a good grunge look. I love my black, but I also have just been very intrigued for years. I just always loved the distressed look. And it's so funny because I've never made my own distressed stuff. I have a hoodie that I've worn for almost every day of a year. And of course, like the sleeve on it is starting to get tattered, and it's definitely getting worn. And it's actually what brought me to this realization in this place of like, ooh, I could add more distress to it. I can add my own holes to it. And thankfully, there's so many creative people through YouTube and all these different social medias that I have just a bunch of different videos that I ran through at 3 o'clock the other morning when I woke up thinking about it. And I'm excited. I got these shirts and I got some tools to distress it myself. I take that back. I have actually distressed one shirt a while back and it didn't turn out the best, and so I stopped. But you can't stop on your first try. You can't try something new and expect to be the best in the world at it. It's a continuous, and with each continuous, you learn what not to do for the next round, right? So I'm pretty excited. I'm still living in my minimalist era. I'm not really trying to collect a whole bunch of new things, but in the same aspect, I also understand that there's a, there it's time for a change. It's And one thing that I can do for myself is at least start to create my own style. For many years, I wouldn't allow myself to actually have my own style. I would work for clothes. I would buy t-shirts because they were comfortable. Most of my life has been ran off of comfort, and everything that was given to me didn't ever fit, and I never took it to actually get it to fit me. I never took it to a seamstress or a tailor to actually get it to fit me. So while it was really pretty on a hanger, it did me no wonders. Like, my proportions and what that had going on, unfortunately, just didn't go well together. So now I feel like if my favorite style that I see on other people is the distressed look, and I can make that and do that myself, then what am I waiting for? It's starting where you're at. It's giving yourself the permission to try something new. And honestly, I feel like when you're allowing yourself to try something you've always wanted to do, giving yourself the permission to try something that you want to do, that's bringing more of your authentic self out.